is the start point for the floor before we continue and build all the walls, as you'll see as we go through. So I'm just about to cut some of the iron grid work to go onto the sub concrete base. So I'll get on with that, and then we can make sure that everything's level in there before we start mixing and pouring the concrete. So okay, so very happy with that. That gives me about 40 to 50 mil concrete for our sub base before we put a wooden frame floor on top. And that also gives me, using my improvised tamper bar, that also gives me a really nice level. Yeah, so about 40, 50 mil concrete all the way through. Nice. So once that was all down, then it was a question of making sure everything was in the right place. So waste pipes and water pipes. It was then a question of getting everything into the barn, pouring the first parts of it. And there it is, that's the first slab poured for the ensuite, which is going to have the subfloor frame on it for the pipes. And then it was really time to join the French, have some lunch, always nice in a bit of sunshine. And then comes the starting of the framing. So using 50 by 70 timber here, so again a bit over the top, but certainly strong enough to support the plasterboard walls. When the framing goes in for the floor, only need these probably every 500. I think we put them in 300 to 400, so again a little bit more than we needed. Pipe work in for the waste for the showers, and a really strong floor, certainly more than you need. Covering up the pipes now, so they're in and done and sealed. All the pipe work going in, the plumbers came and did all this. French plumbers, good guys, and they put all this in around the framework after we started building the metalwork. Then the water tank goes in, 200 litre water tank, and all the feeds for the taps. Insulating all around the metalwork to enclose that tank, and putting in valves now for the winter so we can shut the whole thing off and drain it down. Roof and ceiling was done, so insulated, boarded, racked and railed, first fixed electrics going in. After all that, it was the tiling started really. Plumber came, put all the fixings in for the shower. And then we bought this unit from Northumberland, took it over in the back of the transporter and get it all plumbed in. And there's the sort of finished shower. Join us again. We are building the bedroom in the barn now, and there's lots to see.